Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the program. This episode brought to you by the month of February and dedicated to everyone out there who was just freezing their ass off. I'm getting tired of this shit, to be honest with you. So, on a previous episode, and with a little help from the Allman Brothers, we showed that it was possible to play very quietly while still being able to shred. Well, today, thanks to Luther Allison, we're adding to that theory by including the fact that shredding at higher volumes, well, that's just a lot more fun, isn't it? So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Turn up the volume. From 2014, it's Luther Allison and Living in the House of the Blues.
beautiful. Thought you was crazy, and I thought that I was being real cool. The lesson that I learned, I know it's time for me to go back to loving school. When they turn off the water, when they send my children to the ghetto, I tell y'all I can't go on giving. I can't keep bringing my blues back to Montreal if I got to keep on living in the house of the blues.
Woo! It's maybe 20 degrees outside, but it is always warm in the House of the Blues. Yeah, that was pretty much a pretty cheesy line, wasn't it? Luther Sylvester Allison was born August 17th, 1939 in Windermere, Arkansas, the 14th of 15 children. I think that qualifies as a big family. His music career, began in the late 1940s when he toured as a member of a family gospel band called the Southern Travelers. His family moved to Chicago in 1951, where he went to high school with the son of Muddy Waters. As we said many, many times, in the city of Chicago, all the blues went through Muddy Waters. He taught himself how to play guitar, and then in 1957, he formed a band with his older brother, Ollie. The name of that band, the Rolling Stones. They later changed the name of their band to the Four Jivers. Now, just for a little bit of context here, the Rolling Stones, aka the British rock band, they got their start in 1962. So just kind of a neat little comparison there. Now, Allison got his big break in 1957 when Howlin' Wolf invited him to play on some shows on stage in Chicago. He started playing some of the club scenes, particularly with Jimmy Dawkins, and then he got to meet Freddie King, who really became a mentor to Luther Allison. And when King moved on to a more national touring schedule, it was Luther Allison who was really kind of invited to take over his club dates in the city of Chicago, kind of taking that next step on in his career. Luther Allison then signed his first record deal in 1967 and recorded his debut LP, Love Me Mama. Actually, that happened in 1968 when the album came out. The next year, 1969, he just killed it at the Ann Arbor Blues Festival. That led to a nationwide tour. And in 1972, he signed with Motown Records, becoming one of that label's very few blues musicians. That opened the door to Europe and all points all around. Now, in July 1997, Luther Allison was on tour. He started having some health issues, checked himself into the hospital because of dizziness and a loss of coordination. It was discovered that he had a tumor on his lung that had metastasized into his brain. I hope I said that right. And so the man that the Chicago Reader called the Jimi Hendrix of the blues guitar died just 1 month later in August of 1997. He left a legacy of a Hall of Fame career, 27 studio and live LPs, and really just a legion of fans and fellow guitarists who just kind of picked up the mantle of Luther Ellison and just kept that style of Chicago blues going. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it. Always liked Luther Ellison. I think he's got kind of a really kind of a real cool buddy guy sort of thing. A lot of soul there in the vocals as well. Again, like, subscribe, post a comment. Let me know what you're thinking about other artists as well. And that's it. I guess we'll see you Saturday. Take care.